Josh Duggar is so miserable in jail, I almost feel bad for him, but then I remember what he did. Josh Duggar is set to spend the foreseeable future behind bars, and the poor conditions he faces might even make me feel a flicker of sympathy for him, maybe. While Josh rose to fame alongside his ultra-conservative family on 19 Kids and Counting, he's become infamous in recent years for his disturbing crimes and legal battles. The Duggar family's initial downfall began in 2015 when their show was cancelled after reports surfaced that Josh had inappropriately touched several girls, including his own sisters, years earlier. Instead of reporting the abuse, Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar handled the matter privately, sending Josh to a faith-based counseling program. A spin-off series, Counting On, followed in the wake of the scandal but met a similar fate years later after Josh was arrested in 2021 for possessing and receiving inappropriate materials featuring minors. In 2022, after a highly publicized trial, Josh was sentenced to 12 years in prison. His multiple appeals have all failed, most recently in June 2024, when the U.S. Supreme Court declined to hear his case. With no legal options left, Josh Duggar will remain incarcerated until his earliest possible release date in 2032. Duggar will have plenty of time to get familiar with life behind bars and, based on what we've learned about the conditions, it sounds like he's already miserable. What we know about Josh Duggar's life in prison. Josh's family has remained largely silent about his incarceration, but reports from FCI Seagoville, the federal prison in Dallas, Texas, where he's serving his sentence, have shed light on his reality. According to the U.S. Sun, inmates at the facility have faced severe food shortages for months, often receiving only half portions. They've been getting half portions of food for months, an insider told the publication. Grits, tiny portions of corn, half rolls, a couple ounces of deli meat, they're serving these crazy portions. People are having to buy food from the commissary or go hungry. The insider also alleged that much of the food served is expired, yet the staff continues to offer it, and items often run out quickly. Despite these grim claims, recent photos published by the U.S. Sun showed Josh in a surprisingly upbeat mood, sporting a thick beard. Duggar's prison is facing a disturbing lawsuit. Josh isn't the only one suffering at FCI Seagoville. In February 2023, inmate Wawa Dino Peterson sued the facility, describing inhumane conditions that included improper food storage, limited medical services, and insufficient meals, providing fewer than 2,000 calories a day. Peterson asked for an immediate cessation of all inhumane treatment and actions at the correctional facility. These allegations, combined with reports of expired and bug-infested food, severe shortages, moldy mattresses, and more, paint a grim picture of life at the facility, a reality Josh Duggar is now part of. I would almost feel bad for him if it weren't for his reprehensible actions. Is Josh Duggar really getting VIP treatment? While the prison conditions sound dire, there are rumors that Josh's fame has afforded him special privileges. According to a report from September 2024, Josh now resides in an honors dorm that was recently renovated. The dorm reportedly features perks like washers, dryers, microwaves, and other amenities not available in standard housing. To qualify, inmates typically must hold a job, avoid disciplinary actions, and sign a code of conduct. However, the insider alleged that Josh has not met these requirements yet was allowed to stay in the dorm due to exceptions made for him, which I think is an egregious miscarriage of power. This leniency is surprising to me, especially given Josh's recent disciplinary issues. In March, his sentence was extended after he was caught with a contraband cell phone, which led to his placement in the Special Housing Unit, SHU, a form of solitary confinement described as one of the bad areas of the prison. Even so, it seems Josh's status may have spared him from harsher treatment. Josh's life in prison reportedly reflects the consequences of his crimes, a mix of harsh conditions and alleged favoritism that still doesn't seem comfortable, but I don't think it should be for someone who has committed his crimes. The sparse food portions, expired meals, and limited resources at FCI Seagoville highlight harsh conditions, despite rumors of small reprieves like a renovated dorm and family visits. Coupled with allegations of inhumane treatment and an extended sentence, life behind bars seems anything but easy for Josh. With no legal options left and years to go before his release, His situation is a far cry from his once privileged TV days. While sympathy may feel undeserved, the alleged misery of his circumstances almost sparked a pang of pity in me for a moment.